What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail. You'll be happy to see a black man win. We talked all this other stuff about the Oscars, but not about this. So Samuel L. Jackson won an Oscar, and Denzel Washington, and you see in Samuel L. Jackson in the thumbnail, Denzel's happy for Sam, and he should be. And this goes back to an interview I saw with Samuel L. Jackson talking about being in acting school and not in acting, in Broadway and doing plays and stuff. And he was saying, and he was on drugs back in the day. I think that was on the Breakfast Club, actually. And when he started getting cleaned up, that's when his career went up. But what it was he was working with people like Denzel, and then, he was working with some of the biggest black actors you see today in that age group. They all work together. A bulk of them work together, not all. A bulk of them work together. So Samuel L. Jackson was there when he saw Denzel get pulled up, and I want to say Forrest Whitaker get pulled up, and he was like, it was just a string of brothers, like from Broadway, that Hollywood was pulling up and pulling up and pulling up and pulling up. And at the time, it wasn't happening for him. But he was still having his issues. But he knew as long as he kept moving forward, he would get a call, because it's obvious that everybody else in that vicinity got a call. And what was very interesting was, he could be patient and understanding, because he knew, okay, well, it's not my time yet, but it's coming, because he left. I think at the time he said he was the only one left. So he knew, that as the numbers dwindled down, he was the only one left. And then, of course, he got called up. And when that happened, he started the small roles. The small roles became bigger roles, bigger roles, bigger roles. And now you see the Samuel L. Jackson you see to this day. And for a person like Denzel to finally be like, you got this Oscar, I love to see it, is what this is all about. Because, I recently made a video about success doesn't make you an op. And if you really believe in yourself and your abilities, and you're doing the same thing as other people, and you believe that you're just as good, and it just might not be your time yet, you need to celebrate other people growing, winning, because you'll be surprised that some of those people might be very, very happy when you start winning, because they might feel like you're far more deserving because they've got it ahead of you. And they can't wait to embrace your win, because they know what it took. I was listening to Kevin Hart talk about doing stand-up, and he said, he has respect for people who do stand-up, and some people are just stuck. And they're great comedians. They're great people. Some people that showed him the ropes, he has far surpassed. And he said for people to get up out of their beds and go and do their lives and do it over and over and over again without seeing growth, that's a grind. To go 5, 10, 15, 20 years and you be excellent, but you really don't get the shine you deserve, that's a grind. He said that's grinding. Like what he's doing is, he's amassed not just wealth, but growth. And so it makes it feel a whole lot better that he was able to, connect with the people, and it sold tickets, this, that, and the third, and people love him, and he grew and it blew up. But for the people who didn't get that, and they're just grinding it out because that's their thing, that's their passion, there's still a admiration and a respect for those people. There's still we got to get this person from this level to that level, because they're dope. Say what you will, they're dope. And sometimes you don't check all the boxes for some people. And some people don't have to check all the boxes for some people. But when you see a person, when you see a brother win and they did it in the right way, congratulate them. And if you haven't won yet and you're doing it in the right way, they can't wait until you actually win so they can congratulate you. See what I'm saying? So don't get yourself caught up in the mix of, you know what I'm saying, I'm not shining right now, I deserve to be at this. Maybe you do. But keep plugging away. Keep plugging away, because people will be happy to see you, because you might be above somebody and they might, and you don't, and you're like, and they might look at you the same way you look at the people who are above you. You don't, because you're not paying attention. So even when people are have less numbers than you and they blow up and go past you, you go, hey, salute to that, Salute the brothers catching a wave, man. We got to actually support when brothers catch a wave. If somebody's doing it big, they're doing numbers, they're growing, don't hate on that. Don't hate on that. Because you of all people should know how hard it is to do that. You know what I'm saying? So give people their flowers and do it from a sincere place. So like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.